It's that time again. It's 6 o'clock. That means we've got the launch of a brand new one-day special, and it's all about clever prints. Do you know, we're having to keep someone's microphone a little bit quiet at the moment because she's so excited, our Emma. I'm not surprised when you can see what we've got on offer here tonight. Look at these samples. These are so much fun. I am very jealous that this bag is not mine as well. I just think this is absolutely brilliant. We'll find out who it belongs to and who made it in a little while, I think. Isn't that fabulous? So much fun. We've got many, many more samples to show you as well. It is the one-day special. It is clever prints. That means, of course, the lady behind it is Emma Blake, and she's here in the studio. Good evening, Emma.
Hi.
You have been very excited, haven't you?
I've been excited for the last 3 months. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
I've got to say, you do look rather calm compared to how I've seen you before.
I've been nervous today.
Have
I think
you?
it's just been such a build-up to it. I've been so excited, and then I went, oh, it's today. But
Wow.
I'm excited.
Wow.
Very
Do you know,
excited.
before I give all the details, Emma, I know you've given a few hints and tips about this selection that's come out tonight. There's something rather special about these characters, isn't there?
There is. As I was drawing them, I was kind of thinking about crafty friends, and in crafting together with all brands, there's me, there's Charmaine Barrett from Dolly Dimples, Lynette Jasper, Louise Sims, Julia McNeil, and Beverly Tonks. And I had to name stamps after them. And do you know the one with the spiky hair going rah?
Yeah.
That's Rah Rah Shah as Charmaine, either before or after coffee.
Let's have a look at those. There she is. That's Rah Rah Shah. Now, we are looking at the one-day special. There's 2 different options here. Set number 1, you're getting 3 A5 stamps. This is your Monster Mayhem. So the top row that we're looking at, so we've got Rah Rah Shah, which is named after Charmaine of Dolly Dimples, of course. Then we have Bashful Bevers.
Yeah,
I love that.
This
She's very
it's
happy.
got curly hair. It's a puffy hair.
Love it, love it. And then finally on this collection, we've got Grumpy.
This is my other half. And I put him on a leader. I had to.
Oh,
When I
dear
first showed
me.
him, he didn't look very impressed.
Now, these are big stamps. In fact, are they the same size, the actual stamps, as to the packaging? I know that doesn't help anybody at home,
take
but
a few millimetres, they're near enough.
do you know, I haven't got a piece of white card, I don't think, but I don't know if you can, oh, you can see that clearly, can't you? So I'm going to show you the different stamps here, actually. I don't know, I've actually picked up probably from the second selection, but it doesn't matter. Let me just find, actually, our Bevers. Look at this. That is a really, really good size stamp, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, I can't go without showing you Charmaine as well. There she is. Rah Rah Shah. Love it. So option number 1 is the top row. We're going to look at option number 2 next. So we've got Secret Weapon Sims. You can tell which one is Sims, can't you, there with the spectacles on. Then we have, oh, who's this one?
This
Coolio Julia. Oh, this is
Coolio. The Coolio thing is an ongoing joke because we'll just make up silly words, and Coolio was one of them, and we'll kind of sit in the group and we'll say it on A. You've got to fit it in on A, and we'll all sit round and we'll watch and go, she said it. So, Coolio Julio, and that stamp there, I used to read Fuzzbuzz books when I was a child.
Yeah.
And the haggis in these Fuzzbuzz books were little fairy creatures that used to run around Scotland. Obviously, Julia's Scottish, and that's what it reminded us of, Fuzzbuzz.
Amazing.
Fuzzbuzz
Well, the
has
third
haggis.
one along that we just had a glimpse of there is our, that's named after Lynette Jasper, isn't it?
It's Lady Jasper. I couldn't resist with the bag and the heels.
Oh, look at that. Oh, these are so clever, aren't they? Now, you've got a £5 saving on the one-day special, £42.97, 418 617. But hang on for now, because we've got another option coming up as well. Oh, I haven't even mentioned our Flexi Freedom event, have I, either? Get that freedom feeling. Quote Freedom 21 if you're spending £21 or more, which you would do. Sorry, what did I just say? £21. Freedom 21 is the code. I'm reading the code then, get my numbers mixed up. If you're spending £48 or more, which you would be if you're going for the one-day special, then if you're not a Freedom member, you will get Freedom for a month. If you are a Freedom member, you'll get the amount of your Freedom taken off your order. So it's a win-win all the way around there. Quote Freedom 21. Right, OK, let's have a look at the next item because we've got some dies for you. These are brand new as well. Of course, they're going to work perfectly with all of those stamps we've just seen. If you want to go for the dies, you've got 2 sets here, Many Moons and Starburst. 15 dies in total. Really great fun again. You can see the theme running through here. You can have a lot of fun with these. And we've got Flexi on this one as well. 2 payments of £19.99, 099720. Now, you found it already because, of course, when it comes to collections like this, we can offer the big collection. So that's the one-day special. You're going to get all of that. You're going to get the dies as well. You are getting, on top of any savings already carried over, an extra £26 off there. Freedom members, you are getting an extra $35.99 savings. So if you're not a Freedom member, it will pay you to become one. 826932 is the item number. You're getting 63 stamps and 15 dies. Because although with the one-day special you've got the options, with the big collection you're getting everything that we've just seen there. 826932. Let's have a look at a few more samples actually while we're here as well. When it comes to samples, Emma, I've got to say my favourite, and I shouldn't really pick favourites, but it is that bag.
Yeah, the bag, yes. I've got a pocket for that bag to demonstrate tomorrow how I painted it, and it's my mother, Clever Yolanda, made the bag for us.
I love it. I just love everything about it. You know, the designs obviously from the stamps, but the way that, you know, that stamping has been put together on the fabric and sewn in the bag. Take inspiration from that.
2 people on the train asked where I got my bag from.
Really? Oh, you must have been so proud to say, well, I designed it.
I painted it and my mum made it.
Did you send your mum a card saying you're awesome? Because you should have done.
No, I just said thank you. I'll do some more for you when you do one for me next show, please.
Wow. Big collection, 10% of the stock has already gone. I mean, these are great fun. There are more samples around the studio. We may or may not have seen them. I know there's one. I don't know who did it, but I just love it. You know when you've got all those googly eyes that you don't know what to do with? Well, these are screaming for googly eyes. And there's a load of plants in pots, isn't there, Emma, on one of the samples?
It's Jules Bell that has made the one that you're on about with all the wiggly eyes. I've got an absolutely awesome design team. There's
You
Denise,
really have.
Linda, Coolio, Julio, Clay.
Look at this.
Jules Bell. I think that's all. If I forget, I'll mention them later. But I've got an amazing design team. Absolutely amazing.
Just love it. Just love it. Now, we've got lots of different samples here. I mean, there's... Oh, I must show this one as well. We're going to have a look at this one, actually, with the doors on it. I found another one with doors as well. I just want to open all the doors. Look at this.
Lynette looks like she's had a fright.
That is wonderful. Can I show this one as well? Look, 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 look. Watch, watch. Surprise! Wait a minute. Surprise!
Isn't that so cool?
Love it. Just love it. There's another one with doors. I just got to open it because I don't know what's inside. Let's have a look. Oh!
Brilliant.
Do you know that Jasper gets everywhere, doesn't she?
That must
Love
be a changing room in the shops. It's got I Love Shopping on.
Brilliant.
Well.
Absolutely brilliant. 826932. That's where most of you are shopping with the big collection. It's so busy. Let's move down again because we do have more for you. Now, we've got stencils as well. I'm going to show you some boards, actually, with the stencils. I did have boards for other things, but, you know, I think I'm getting more excited than Emma here because these are just so wonderful. Now, you've got a £9 saving here, £14.97. You're getting all 3 of these. So you've got your funky numbers, you've got mazes and uneven rows. So if I just show you, you know, this is just with ink that I'm going to show you now, but, of course, you can use your texture page, you can use all your spritzers, you can use all those different mediums. If I just spin this around, we can see the 3rd one there. And, of course, these will work maybe be the, mind you, if you want numbers upside down, I was going to say these will work horizontally or vertically. And of course, you can just use areas of the stencils as well. Great for doodling in again.
Definitely, definitely. I like to leave space so you can make things your own. The stencils, I love designing the stencils. I've got a book full of stencils that come. I just think the stencil's really useful. It comes in and matches with everything all the time.
I love that. Another bag.
Another bag. I actually bought that one. My mum didn't make that one, but I painted that one first, and then when she said, well, I'll make you a handbag.
Do you know, I love this on the fabric. These are absolutely beautiful T-shirts we've got in the studio as well. We've got bunting, we've got all sorts. But if you want to go for the stencils, and we are busy for them already, 560852 is the item number. Now, as usual, we are going to see some backing papers as well, because you do want the papers to go along with the stamps and the dies and the stencils, of course. Now, 24 sheets is what you're getting here. There are 12 different designs and you're going to get 2 of each. Now, I haven't looked at these yet, Emma, but I'm guessing that there's going to be lots of areas that you can fussy cut. There's lots of colour, as you can see there. Oh, white spaces as well, so you can use your inks, you can use your sprays again. You can certainly emboss onto these if you want. I think I've just skipped one out there, actually. It feels a bit thick. Yeah, there we are.
You can do your fabric transfer with these papers.
Oh, yes, that would work well.
I think it's 120 GSM. I keep saying I'll check and then I never do. But they can be used like a rice paper. They're heavier than a rice paper or a backing paper. It's a multi-use.
Yeah, they're just perfect.
Perfect weight, isn't it?
Definitely. Really, really good colours as well here. I love this one. Oh, you can see elements coming through from the stamps and the dies, of course, as well. Absolutely beautiful. A £5 saving on these. Remember, you're getting 24 sheets, £14 and 20 pence, 952698. Anything that you can pop into your basket, if you've got that flexi already open with maybe some of the items you've already been purchasing, you can split the costs as well. Now, we do have more samples to show you. We're going to show you a little video. These are so much fun. You will be smiling when you see what we've got to offer here. Let's have a look. They're just wonderful. Do you know, I'm going to give you the details again for the big collection. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you these as well, just so you can see what you're getting with the dies. Because, of course, the big collection, the dies are included, all of the stamps. We are very busy on the complete as well. In fact, almost 20% of the stock has gone. 2 payments of £44 and 97 pence, 826932. Remember, any savings from the one-day special carried over into that complete, or any savings on anything individually, do not buy this without becoming a Freedom member. Look at that saving as a Freedom member, $35.99 on top of any other savings. And because we've got the event running as well, well, you're going to get that for nothing, really, if you put the code in, Freedom21, because that will be refunded to you, or you get, of course, Freedom for a month, absolutely free, if you're not already a member. 826932 is the item number. The more I look at these stamps as well, the more I'm smiling. I mean, you can build some real stories with these. They've all got character about them, haven't they? There's so much fun in the colours that you can see on the packaging and inspiration, but however you work with them, then, of course, you're going to make them your own. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, fantastic stuff. Right, shall we go over to Emma to see what she's got in store for us? I cannot wait for this. She's bursting.
I was like, I've got so much stuff ready. Honestly, I've confused myself where I've put everything now as well. I'm going to make a wobbly card.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
Like that. And I remember years and years ago how to keep it so it wobbles in the middle.
Yeah.
So to start off with, I've used some of the backing paper, this one, and I've stuck a 2 pence on the back.
Right,
and you pop it in. So I'm just going to leave that, actually I'll leave that first. So all I've done is a circle and cut it in half, fold it in half, and then I've cut the backing papers out of a slightly smaller circle.
Okay.
For the matte layer. Then these flowers papers, I've fussy cut a load out. I think I've probably fussy cut all mine out.
You've got piles of stuff that you've got prepared there, Emma.
I
You
have
always do.
loads and loads of stuff. I love cutting out though, sitting cutting out. There it is. So what I've done is I've fussy cut them all out because I think it'll make them go further as well.
Yeah.
And I've glued them together so it's like a rainbow.
Oh, that's a
So
lovely
I've got them here.
idea.
I've also cut out of the stars just some circles in case you want to make one with circles rather than...
That's a great idea. I like that.
So this is how I'm going to do this one. That one I've just done with the flowers. Just a little bit of glue on there. Because to be honest, this can go in your journal or anything. It doesn't have to be a card. You can apply it to anything you do,
Yeah,
really.
of
And
course.
this way of doing this, it just makes it slightly more sturdy as well when you lay them up. Oh, which one? That one.
Oh, there's so many to choose from.
There is. There's so I absolutely love doing the papers. They take us days though, days and days. So that when it dries will fit over the top there. But I've already got one because
That looks
waiting
really
for
good.
it to dry. The back of mine isn't very tidy either. I would add something on the back to tidy it up
Okay, yeah.
before it goes. But I'm just going to glue that on there and then glue the backing paper on.
Now, a lot of people will have nesting dies, so you could use those. But if
Yeah.
not, you could draw around a plate or a
drew around
saucer.
a tin of paint.
Yeah. Tin of
Because
paint,
I didn't
there you
bring the
go.
dies. I've got nesting dies, I just didn't bring them because there's only so much I can bring.
Well, that's a nice thing though, Emma, because not everybody's got die cutting machines, you know, and
It's-
some people may be new to papercraft as well. You've got to start small.
Yeah,
So something like this
definitely.
is a great way to start because you've got stamps to play with. If you're going for the collection, you've got dies, but obviously we've got the one day special where it's a choice of those stamps. We've also got the stencils as well. And the papers, I think, are well worth every penny because it's instant colour for you.
Yeah. So there's that. I've stuck in the backing paper as well in there with the 2 pence on, and that will hold it once everything's on and stop it from rocking. Actually, I think you might have to put one on that side as well, but either way, we're going with it.
Okay. Well, it wasn't rocking, it was just sliding on the glass mat, I think.
Yeah,
there.
I think so. And then all I'm going to use Secret Agent Sims, Secret Weapon Sims. See, too excited now, Catherine. Can't even speak. And this one lives with all the moons on the planet monsters and crafting together in all brand land. And it's got a computer. And Secret Weapon Sims keeps me right all the time with all my spellings and everything else.
Oh, look at that.
So she's always in the background. I'll just get a message and she'll say that's spelt wrong. Every now and then. She's fantastic. Like a secretary. So I've done this one in yellow and pinks, but you can totally change the colour of it and make it look totally different just by using different paint.
Oh, yes. I've got to say, I love the yellow and pink together.
I do. I always seem to go for my pinks and my yellows. The brighter the better for me. But I'm going to... Because, I mean, these would make absolutely brilliant kids' cards and...
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, you could add some really snarky comments with them as well for grown-ups and it's just never ending.
They're just fun, aren't they? And do you know what? If you're stuck for an idea for a card, you know, if somebody hasn't got hobbies and interests, something like this is just great fun.
Oh, it is. I mean, even me and Christopher play a game where we'd draw a head, then you fold the paper down and you draw a body.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
I
fold
know the
paper
game.
down. And a lot of these have come from that game.
Really?
Yeah. And I make everybody get involved. So just using watercolours. Again, I'm not being precious because my theory is it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you're having fun. And that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? Just
I'm dying to ask you, Emma, but I don't think you should answer really, but I was dying to ask if you had a favourite out of all of the characters.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
I think,
right
I
answer.
think
I'm
if
so
anything,
pleased you said
a
that.
Casey Swatch will have to say Grumpy. Grumpy, when I showed him it, I said, that's you, is that really? That's what I got, really. do you have to? And I said, yeah, I'm going to. And then I came back and I thought, put a leader on it. Oh, bless, it must be great fun being my boyfriend. Or my friend, full stop. Oh. I have had messages saying we need an Emma one. I didn't even think about it when I was doing it.
Oh, there'll have to be a series 2 then,
yeah,
at the very least.
Maybe I'll have a Christopher and a Daniel and my dad as well. I haven't tormented him yet. So, what other colour?
Ooh, we've got a nice bright green.
Nice bright green, let's do it. I've got so many colours in here now.
Now, the big collection is proving very popular. Over 20% of the stock has gone already.
Wow.
We're only 20 minutes into the first hour as well.
That's fab. I'm so pleased people like them.
Well, how could you not like these, Emma? Come on, look at them. They're just so much fun. And you've got so many elements in each set there as well.
You have, I mean, on the stamp sets, yes, you've got your big monster, but there's so many background stamps and sentiments. I mean, you could do a card without even using a character. And imagine all the different configurations over... You're never going to get the same thing twice.
Definitely not.
So, yeah, I'm going to... Rather than cut each pom-pommy thing, I was going to say tentacles, but I don't think they are. I think they're like springs.
They could be whatever you want them to be, can't they? They could be pom-poms, they could be bubbles.
I mean, even cut that off and use this die.
That would make a great flower head, actually.
It would,
if you cut the skirt off.
Cut that off, have that as flower, but this die here, you could cut that off and use the die.
Yeah, you could.
There's so many things you can do. So I'm going to stop there with that because you just don't want to watch me colouring for an hour. And I'm just going to go to this one. I've given her massive eyelashes as well, because I don't think she would ever have eyelashes like that. And I didn't want to, I sent them all a message then just before everything was sent off, everything was made, and I got the samples back and everything. And I sent the message, said, how offended will you be if I turn you into monsters? I'd already named them all. And I got, be fine, go for it. I don't know how they all feel now. Yeah,
but they're friendly monsters, aren't they? Lovable monsters.
The only really the characters, aren't they? The monsters, is because when I said, can I bring them out in May and call it Monster May? All these things in my head. Oh. It's got to come out in May and be called Monster.
That little bit of white, that highlighting again makes all the difference, doesn't it?
It makes a massive difference, and it does not, again, have to be perfect in any way, shape or form. I mean, even just adding a few in, like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Don't need to worry about it at all. And with the Starburst die, I'm going to cut it out just to show that they do actually cut. Because that's... You can't take the dies on the telly, you're not sure how to cut them, apparently. The amount of times I do it.
Do you know, we've seen the die cuts on the little boards that I showed earlier on, but actually, just to see that cut out in the black there, that looks really, really good, doesn't it? It's a very useful die.
Look absolutely fantastic. I've got it cut out in craft metal somewhere in this massive pile of... I've got that one cut out in craft metal. Oh, there it is. No, it's not.
Now the dies, if you went for the dies on their own, there are 15 dies, £39.98. Now if you're a Freedom member and you're going for the complete collection, you are saving £35.99. So essentially you're only paying £3 for the whole lot of the dies there. Remember, with the one-day special or anything where it's already got a saving as well, that will be carried over to the big collection. But yeah, just to give an example of the dies and the price of the dies themselves, that really is a bargain.
I'm back. The table's very long. I have to go over there again. Right, so there's that. And I've put it right in the middle, but I'll use it later. So I've got a plan.
Oh, you've got a great stencil there as well.
Yeah. And they all just pop out. Super easy. And it's called Starburst because it's burst of stars, basically. Yeah. I try and, when I'm naming things, it's either I would name it really, really strange things, or I keep it quite simple. Well, again, we're going to have that there.
Do you know that with the black really works, doesn't it? Because the standard, you've got all that colour, you've got that burst of stars and those beautiful designs behind.
I'm very much a black.
Really.
I like to outline things in black as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have secret.
Oh, Emma, we've had an email in.
Have we?
It's from someone who loves her handbags and shoes. Can you guess who it is?
Judith?
No.
Lynette?
Yes!
Lynette!
Oh, and Lynette is saying, do you know, it's an honour to have a monster named after her.
Lady Nettie.
There she is.
It couldn't be further from. I've got one monster, one Lady Lynette, and I've put diamonds and things on her eyes. I've got the complete opposite. I even, Clever Prince, I did a live on them. And Clever Prince even put up a statement saying this in no way reflects any of the personalities, as it does. Oh, it does. Especially Charmaine. Who everybody knows when she's in the room.
Oh, I'm expecting an email from Charmaine.
Charmaine.
Bev's emailed in. What did Bev say? Bevis? Oh, Bevis rules. Bevis rules.
It is really, really
there
cute.
There she is.
Though.
Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? Look at that.
Super cute. See, I was thinking for baby grows and things like that, you could make an absolute
that
fortune.
would be lovely, wouldn't it?
There's a card, I've shrunk them down on shrink plastic as well, and they're just the cutest things ever.
Do you know, they really are. We've got a little T-shirt here as well, so if, baby grow would be perfect. But the little T-shirt, again there as well, Emma, using the stencils we've got on offer, which are on a great buy as well. So you're getting all three of them. Was it $14.97 for the stencils? Oh, bottom of the screen there. Great saving on those. Was it £9 saving? See, I remember the bargains again. There they are, all of those for just $14.97, 560852.
There we go.
Oh, Emma, look!
Wouldn't that be cool on the mantelpiece?
You're awesome. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
We'll have a quick recap, then we'll get back to Emma, of course. Yeah. Now, if you do want to go for the stamps, the one-day special, you've actually got two options. So the top row is one option. We're calling it set number one. So, of course, we've got Grumpy in there. We've got Bashful Bevers in there. And we've also got Rah Shah in that one as well. Really lovely personalities behind these, isn't there? Oh, they all tell a story in their own right, I believe. Then our second option, set number two, we've got Secret Weapon Sims, Coolio Julio. That is a good one, isn't it? And then Lady Jasper. Absolutely beautiful. And every time you decorate these up, they will look very different. Now, that's the one-day special. Now, you've already got a £5 saving there, so that £5 will be carried over, but it's not once, it's twice, because you've got two sets there. So you've already got £10 saving. Let's have a look at those big collections for you, because of course all 6 of those stamp sets, the 2 sets of dies as well, and there's 15 dies in total there. Remember, they were just under £40 if you went for those individually. Ooh, this is flying. Almost a quarter of the stock has now gone. So that £10 is carried over. As a Freedom member, you're getting another $35.99. Now, I know we've got the Freedom event, but if you're not a Freedom member and you join and quote that discount, you'll get the Freedom membership, you'll get that price, and you'll get the free membership for a month. So it is important to remember that code there. Now, if you're already a Freedom member, you're still getting that big discount there, but you're going to get $7.97 back off your order. So it's a win-win for everybody. 826 932 is the item number. We'll give you a reminder of a few other things as well again. Now, over 20% of the stencils has now gone as well. I just want to pick up this little pot as well while I'm here, because, do you know, I love anything that's, you know, cards are great, home decor, perfect. We've seen the fabric as well. You know, you really can use these stamps for so many reasons. Absolutely wonderful. We've got Grumpy going all the way around there, look.
Just to add insult to injury.
Oh, love it, love it. Well, the stencils, $14.97, and you are getting all 3. Amazing price. Just going to pick up the board again so you can see how these would, you know, work just with your inks, but you can use them in so many different ways. We've seen the stencils used on the fabric alongside the stamps as well, which is wonderful. Let me just turn that way up so those numbers are the right way around. There we are. Just lovely. Great for doodling, as we said earlier on as well. 560852 is the item number if you want to go for the stencils. Then, of course, we do have the backing papers as well. We've just seen Emma using some of these in that first demonstration. So I'm just going to go through the designs again. You've actually got 12 different designs and 2 of each sheet. So 24 sheets in total. You've got colour. I mean, this is a great one, Emma, because you can cut along those waves and make borders and things out of that if you wanted.
You can, but also brilliant for journaling. I'll show
Definitely.
what I've been doing
Definitely.
with that one.
Hills, mountains, it doesn't matter. This one's got quite a lot of white space on there, so you can add further colour if you so wish. I'm just going to turn these horizontally just so it's a bit easier for our camera as well. But of course, these work either way up. Some may want to go a particular way, but you know, you've got the choice here. There's the stars. Love that one with the planets on as well. Absolutely beautiful. This is really nice as well because that design you see coming through from the stamps as well. Now this one, obviously, if you wanted to see it properly, you probably would put it that way. Actually, you could also go that way, couldn't you, as well? You could, yeah, that does work. Absolutely love it. So there's 12 different designs, 2 of each, item number 952698. Now, if you do have a budget or you've got a favourite, or maybe one of those monsters looks like someone that you know and you want to go for just the one, then you can go for them individually. Individual prices are $15.99. You'll find them all on the website. We'll have a quick look now, actually. So you can see all of those individually, but of course the savings are in the one-day special, but mainly in the big collection. Huge savings if you look at that, and the fun you're going to have with these. And of course, everything will work with previous series from Emma as well. I mean, you just look at the style and you can see that everything will go hand in hand. Got some amazing, amazing products for you tonight, haven't we? There we go. So let's head back to Emma to see what she's up to next. Emma, who is it next? Who is it?
Who is it? It is, I don't know, it can be anybody really.
Oh,
I haven't picked.
Surprises.
This is where I'm going with this. I'm going to show how to do this technique and to make it into something similar to that. Same but different.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to do it on tag because I'm going to use the tag later. And what I'm going to do is
John, watching you with that brush. Oh, you are going pink this time. I was watching before, I kept thinking, oh, pink's going to come out, but it was just the colour of the end of the brush.
It's not. We're going to use loads of water as well. And just make it really, really watery.
Oh, that's nice.
And this, I've done this before, but it's just, I just think it's fab. I like it so much. I'm going to do it again. And put your stencil on. And then I'm going to go in with another colour. Loads of water on it. Just straight over. Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it really even. Now you can actually heat these stencils, but don't hold the heat gun on for too long.
Okay.
In the same place, just in case they do warp. I've never had any problem with it, but just in case.
Well, you're wafting it there. Would that be advisable?
Yeah, just keep moving. It's like anything really, long as you keep moving, it's not going to burn it. And then, when you take it off,
oh wow,
you get that. But I've also done it with the numbers and mazes, and that's the kind of effect you get when it dries.
That's really effective. I love the colours there.
I'm going to pop that to one side because I've already got this one dry. I didn't think you would want to. Christopher helped us name the stencils as well.
Did he?
Oh yeah, he's really good with names. He's really,
I
really
must
good.
love getting involved.
I do like getting everybody involved. I work so much in the house that not having them involved would mean I never spoke to them.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, bless him.
He must be really proud when he goes to school and tells his friends as well.
I think so. The novelty might have wore off by now. But, so again, I'm going to die cut. And I'm going to use the moons. They are planets, but in my head, the monsters live with many moons. We've got one moon. On Monsterland, they've got many moons.
Do you know what? It can be whatever you want it to be,
It can. They can. Exactly. So all I'm going to do is cut them out of here once and then cut them out again in black, which I've already done. So I don't have it like that. So I'll whip it through quick, but I've already got it pretty much done. Run. Run. There we go. We talked about it does as it's told. So I've already got it cut out in the starburst and in black.
Oh, right, I see, yeah.
Like that. But I've got a yellow bit of card. Oh, I knew that was going to happen, I'm sorry.
Oh, that
wasn't the die machine.
The die cutting machine spitting out the sandwich at the other end.
Sorry.
I think we've got another monster in the studio.
It's my fault, I should have had it closer to the thing. So the bit of card I've painted yellow will go on there, sorry. It's all in one bit. Like that. And then the black will go in. Everybody will have a bad head now after that big bang. Like that. And it just looks super, super, super cool. Is everybody's head ringing?
No, Jimmy's just said he's quite right, actually. There is one of your stamps, it's the Bevers one, isn't it? It's got nom 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 on it. You need to stamp that onto your machine so it's eating all the dies.
So anyway, I've done that bit whilst I was waiting for the stuff back. And on here, there's absolutely loads and loads. I'm going to use Rah Rah Shah, the diamonds. Loads and loads of background stamps so you can make borders and things like that.
Every time you say Rah Rah Shah, I think she needs some...
pom-poms.
Pom-poms, yeah.
Yes.
What could you use? You could take the antennae off a Bev. Yeah. Or just make some pom-poms. That would look good. Make it three-dimensional.
Yeah, take Beva's feelers off. Is that what they call feelers? Or is that on insects?
I think out of all the monsters, Rah Rah Shah looks the scariest. Is there a reason for that, Emma?
You should see her when she hasn't had a coffee. She's the one that says she's like that without the coffee. So there's absolutely loads and loads and loads of background stamps. You're never going to get the same thing twice. So I've used the one off, what was that one? Off Rah Rah Shah, the diamonds, and then off Secret Weapon Sims, I'm using this little circle one to decorate that.
I think that's the name of a new movie, Secret Weapon Sims.
Secret, I think it should be as well. But first off, it did start off Secret Agent Sims, and that's why I keep saying it, but I thought, wait, she's not really, she's the secret weapon. So, and then to get your black and white border, just use a fine liner or whatever and just colour in each of the diamonds to go down. Obviously take your time, I have so much I want to show, and you can even add in some highlights.
You could make some great party invitations and the theme for a monster party,
There's one on down there as well, down the bottom I think it is, with the papers.
Oh, I'll have to have a look for that when I go back down.
I did a party invitation
I'm
as
going
well.
to see if I can find it.
So that would end up similar to that, because I would add the black behind it, and I made it sparkly card, and I cut out in a teal colour on that one, and then we've got that one. Actually, what we'll do is we'll get two of the monsters out. I'll stamp out, what should I do? Lady Jasper. Stamp out Lady Jasper. Now, these are a little bit more fiddly to cut out than I normally do, but they're just zigzags, so if you do it, and I'll show super quick.
Yeah.
Because I know not a lot, there's people out there that don't like the fussy cut. I do understand that, and you can do all your masking techniques and everything else, but I'm just, my fingers are always dirty, so when I'm masking things off I get fingerprints, so cutting out is easier for me.
I find something therapeutic about cutting out.
I like cutting out. I mean, I can sit and do it for hours. That's how I started doing, I would get 5 prints all the same and build the decoupage up. Just cut out.
That's how it all began, though, before the days of dies or die-cut elements in your sheets. You used to just get the printed sheets decoupage.
Yeah, there used to sell the prints, didn't they, for like 75p each. My technology teacher used to give us money for the weekend, and he'd say, go and buy like massive big A3 ones to make him the pictures, to give us money to buy the stuff. He didn't just randomly give us money. I wouldn't love school. He used to give us the money to go and buy prints, and his house must have been full of pictures I'd made. I used to have to take him a receipt. I was very trustworthy. And, just like
I wonder what you were going to
so,
say there, Emma.
Yeah, no, he was all right. He was all right. Okay, get him in the bother. See, already I've got fingerprints on there, and all I was doing is cutting them
Do you know, that's not hard and that's really effective, isn't it? You can see every little spike there.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to take a long time. Just like that. And then I've got to get the one, haven't I, with the sparkly eyes. Where's it at? I put it to one side as well so I could get it. Right, I got them. And it was the nail, do you know the nail diamonds and things you can get?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
used
the little
for
ones.
perfect size. So I can't find it now, Emma.
Oh.
I'll find it for the next hour. But
We're together again at 8 o'clock.
I'll find it for the next hour. I did have it out ready, but I just want to show them all in different colours, how different they can be.
Oh.
There's an orange rah-rah with eyelashes. See, she doesn't look as scary there. Once you give her eyelashes and things, so you can really make them your own. And then there's loads and loads of different ones, but on the cards I'm doing here, way off there. I've cut out some of the papers in the planets.
The one you've got there with the die-cut planets, have you made the whole of that background? Is that done with the stamps and
That's
the dies?
done with the stamps, yeah.
So that's not
Stamp.
one of the backing papers, that's just totally
No,
made
that's
up?
not the backing
Oh,
papers.
wow.
That is,
That
all it
was
is a
great.
wash. I used a pink and a blue wash, and I cut each of the moons out and then put black sparkly card behind, and then cut out in teal and laid them over.
That looks
And then
really
that is
effective. Those
the
stamps
stamps-
are in with
Lady Jasper.
yeah, Lady Jasper.
Yeah, them
Just looking at
stamps
them
are.
now.
And then this shooting star is in with Coolio Julio. That's
That
why you
is
need everything.
so
'Cause it all
nice.
works so well together.
But you do see those elements coming through in the papers as well. That's why I had to question it, because it looks
Yeah.
just so perfectly, well, it's not printed because it's not paper, but it looks absolutely wonderful.
And we're going to have
Oh, yeah.
Coolio Julio flying. See, these wings as well that can come off and go on any of the other monsters.
You could do a whole row of those for Halloween. They'd
You
look
could
great
have
on
them
a
hanging
bunting,
from your,
yeah.
off your window. You
In fact,
could
all of
make
the
kids
monsters for
party
Halloween would be
bags,
great.
You could invitations,
Yeah.
Halloween party bags, T-shirts, clothes, and sell what you make. Go for
Yes,
it.
because do you want to remind everybody about your angel policy, Emma?
Yes, sell what you make. Just obviously don't
As long as you're
duplicate
making
and-
something with
Yeah,
the
as long as
stamps,
you've
the
made
dies, you can
something,
sell as many as you like. Lovely.
Go for it.
Perfect.
Have fun. So again, because
Oh,
these
rah, rah,
are-
shah.
yeah, she
She's
really-
emailed in.
Excellent.
She's crying yellow tears.
That's a bit dangerous.
Can I say that?
Oh no, it's just
Rara Shah says that Bashful Bev rules more like drools.
Is it a competition?
And it is a good idea to use those little antennae as pom-poms for Charmaine as well. Oh, there's a request as well, Emma.
Is there?
She wants wings.
Rah,
You
rah,
could take
Shah on
Coolio's
strings.
wings and put them behind
Yes,
Shah.
I've seen. Have them. Hang on, let's do it. This is coming in. This is turning into playtime now, isn't it? Where's my scissors? It's super, super quick. I'll just cut them off.
Oh, you see, even the body that's left of Coolio there looks
Yeah.
really, really good. In fact, there's another pom-pom there.
There is, yes. So I gave.
Oh, actually, that really
It
works.
does, doesn't it? Hold on, we need to cut Beva's feelers off. Sorry.
Give her the pom-poms.
Yeah. And this is honest. This is what I'm like at home. It's. I'll go. Oh. This is how I end up with so much stuff done.
Yeah, but you've totally changed that. It just shows the fun that you can have with these, Emma.
There's so much
it's,
fun
it's
you can have
endless
with
what you
them.
can look at that. I love the green pom-poms as well.
Look fab. And then we've got nom 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 on this
I've spotted
one.
something else. Oh,
And
mind you.
on the papers, we've got birthday cakes and candles. And on the dies as well, there's candles.
Yeah. Do you know the wings could be the top of an umbrella? You could draw.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
I know you've got a tiny bit missing, but you could put a raindrop or a star or something on the end to hide
definitely.
that.
So in the space of however long that is, hold on, I'll get another back. Oh, there, I've done another tag earlier. 3.
Oh, I love it.
Stars.
Yeah,
There
that
we go.
works
How
really
much fun
well.
is that?
Amazing.
And getting the kids involved as well.
Kids are going to love these. They
They
really,
will love
really
them.
are. Who's the biggest kid? The kid or you yourself? That's what I want to know.
Actually, you would get these and pretend they're for the kids.
That's a good excuse, isn't it?
Honestly,
I like
my
that.
sister, she likes to go and see all the kids' films and things like that. And I'm the only one out of 4 of us that's got children. So they've seen everything. Every time they want to go and see something, they just come and borrow one of the kids.
Oh dear, that's a good excuse, isn't it? Right, let's have another recap, then we'll get back to Emma. Now, over a quarter of the stock of the full collection has gone. Remember, with the full collection, you are getting 6 stamps. That's all 6 of those monsters. All those extras that come with them as well, they're all there for you. Not only that, you're also getting the dies as well. There are 15 dies and 63 stamps. Remember, from the one-day special, there was a £5 saving on each option. So straight away you've got £10 there because there's 2 different options, so you can carry £5 from each. Then, of course, we're giving you that extra discount on top. If you're a Freedom member, another £35 and 99 pence. I'm just going to randomly pick up 1 or 2 stamps again, just to show you, again, the actual size. So if you bear in mind, these are A5 stamp sets. So if you look at the size of the actual monster itself, really, really good size. They're going to work so well with so many different projects. But all of the other stamps as well, I mean, you've got so much. You've got, you know, quite large stamps again there. You can create florals, you can create backgrounds. You've got really funky elements in here as well. You've got those worker stamps. Do you know, it just goes on and on and on. Do you know, I'm just going to show you Grumpy as well, because Grumpy's probably the smallest little monster, but look what else you're getting in here. I mean, this is lovely. That could be, you know, it could be steam, it could be magic sort of potions coming out of something. It could be florals, it could be leaves, it could be feathers, it could be so many different things.
In my head, when I first did them, they had tongues and teeth coming out of the middle of them like flowers.
Did
but
they?
I thought that was a bit dark. And I did say I would mention it, so you can add your own if you wanted. Because, I mean, you can take them wherever you want, add your extras on yourself.
Well, we've got this one here, and it does say open, but actually you can swing these over, and you've got kind of an invitation on this one as well. So I'll just move those out of the way a little bit. You've got wording under there. So, you know, you can use them in so many different ways. That could be a really good fan, just full.
Oh,
or
yes.
the tail feathers to
It could be,
something.
yes, on one of the birds. You give them tail feathers.
You've got some birds,
yes,
haven't you, that are out
that
previously? So, you know, do look at what you've already bought from Emma and Clever Prints as well. Just going to show you those dies again. Many of these will work in different directions as well. For instance, this one here, you could have that going upwards or downwards. Of course, the planets you can rotate. The stars are the same as well. You've got the little candles there. I love the fact that the flame on one of them is separate. So you can use those in different ways as well. Absolutely perfect. Think about making those into stencils as well. 826932 is the item number. Can we have a look at the bunting that's behind me, actually, because we've mentioned that. I'm just going to, I'm going to go this way. There you can see all of the different characters there. That little T-shirt, again, that we can see at the back of the studio is wonderful. We'll have another look at that as well. Do you know what invitations we've mentioned, haven't we? Just think about changing these up for Halloween as well. Do you know, you could make little games for the kids as well. Magnets maybe put on the back so they can play with them. Absolutely wonderful. And, oh, that bag of Emma's, I'm so jealous. Can we have another look at the bag? I really, really love this.
It's a massive pocket.
It's just amazing.
I love the fact it's got massive pockets in it. I mean, makeup's in there.
Is it?
Take it with us.
If that disappears, you'll have to come looking for me because I want it. Now, we have got a flexi on the collection for you as well, so remember those savings. Oh, there's a little cup as well. Let me just pick this up. It's just hiding there. I'm going to bring that in.
Here for Charmaine.
Look at this.
Next time she's here.
Oh.
She does. I've done that with acrylic pens, so she will need to put in the oven on a low temperature for half an hour to make it stay. But
do you know, even if you just keep pencils or something in there, though, it's so much fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
Love it.
I'm leaving it here for Charmaine, though, that one.
Oh.
It's before I copy that one. I should have done it on both sides, shouldn't I? One like that, rah, and then one with a smiley face on the other side.
Oh, it's perfect as it is. She'll love it. 826932 is the item number for the big collection. Oh, you can have so much fun. Right.
Yeah.
I think we're going back to Emma.
Yeah, I'm going to
see
just
journals.
show quickly. This is the backing papers and things like that. I just want to show I've done a couple, and that's just painting the background of it.
Okay.
But that, the journaling, all I've done is doodled into the lines on this
like
paper.
that.
And of course, Monster May.
Emma, we've got just under 8 minutes demo
That is
time.
absolutely fine, because I've already got a background done. It is the backing papers, and you get some triangles in with the dies, all different sizes. And what I've done is, when I've cut them out, is I've cut the middle out and the next size down,
Right,
and
got
then
you.
layered them.
Yeah.
Because all the geometric shapes and things are in, aren't they?
Definitely.
At the minute.
That works really well.
And obviously when I thought about it, but this is just on a backing paper that's already done for you. Super, super, super easy peasy.
Of course, we've had Pink Pig on today as well, so lots of people have bought journals today.
Oh, I bought Pink Pig journals. I've
They're
got loads.
such good value, aren't
Every
they?
time they come on, I get them all because I love them.
They're on again next, actually, yes, at
Are
7
they?
o'clock.
Is Leonie in?
She's in the other studio,
I
yeah.
might go and torment her at some point. So I should have made a Leonie one as well.
Yeah, wait until after 8 o'clock, though, because she'll be live on air.
Oh wait, yeah, I'll be live on air as well, won't I?
Oh, but yeah, then you'll be on, yeah.
So this
Oh.
flower is off the Coolio Julio set, and it's just a really funky flower.
Love those.
I'm just going to add them in, paint them different colours, and then in that one as well, there's loads and loads of these little flowers.
Oh, yes.
They're so cool. I love these. And when you stamp them out, you can build them up like I have on the bag, and make really big plants.
You could weave them in and out of the triangles as well if you,
You
don't
certainly
stick them
could.
down straight away.
I've already stuck them down though, but
Yeah.
I'm going to use Grumpy on this one as well. And I've cut his leader off.
Oh, you've done well cutting around his little legs there.
Oh, they're quite thick. I left the lines quite thick so they're easy to cut out. I did make them quite thick. And then this plant here is like a bit like candy corn type sweets.
Yeah.
That's the shape I was aiming for, kind of. So I have them on. And then it's going to have to be this one, isn't it? Hang on, I need to move Grumpy back to there. Oh, I'm going to cover. Hold on. Right, Charming can be flying there. And that can go there.
She looks like she's going to swoop down and eat him.
He looks, he's trying to eat her as well. Maybe he's a brother and sister. And they're fighting over something.
Oh,
There.
one of them's one's shouting and looking scary, the other one's screaming with
I was just
fright.
cheering him on because he's running a marathon. Grumpy's done the marathon before, that will be what it is. And then on Grumpy's, I've given him a road because he looks like he's running. In my head, this was a road. Where is me blocks? How can I make so much mess in such a short space of time?
What have you lost?
Me block. Anyway, I'll just... There's his road.
Oh.
Well, I found me block. There it is. So, in my head, he needed a road because he looked like he's running and his little legs are going 50 to the dozen. Like, imagine spinning round as he's running. Oh, that way.
That's a good stamp, actually, because you can elongate that one, can't
Oh,
you,
yeah,
easily as
definitely.
well?
I mean, if you turn it that way and that way, they kind of match up.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's a border. It's absolutely anything you want it to be. And it's going to have to be let me at it, isn't it, the words? Let me at it. How
Oh,
fast
perfect.
that?
Love it.
And then again, just going in to bring them to life with the white. I mean, you can give them yellow teeth if you want, or bright pink teeth, or whatever you like. And he has got an eyebrow on here, but you can't chop that off if you want. You know, eyelashes as well.
Got to have eyelashes.
Has to have eyelashes. And then, I mean, you can soften the eyes on Raw Shaw. I left it quite raw looking because I did think you could make some really funny cards. You know, with them looking... Like, I would send a card with that for my dad on
That
as
is
well.
the lovely thing, though. You've got plenty of room to sort of
Yeah.
adapt these and put your own mark on them as
Both
well.
my
change them
dad
around.
and Christopher get really hungry when they're hungry. You've seen nothing like that. Christopher, you would think he'd never been fed in his life when he's hungry, how horrible he goes. And my dad's exactly the same. My mum would say, I just need fed. Well, there's that one as well. So that's another journal page.
Oh, that's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous.
add,
Oh,
and
Emma, you
then
are clever.
That one's quite cute
Oh,
and
look
sweet.
at Bev.
And then on this one, I've got this big one where I've used a bit of everything. Got the stencils, and the stamps, and then the paper cut out and a tag. I think that's it on that one. I've left a journal at home as well that I've done.
Absolutely beautiful. Well, we are approaching 30% of the big collection gone.
Wow.
Got so many more samples here at the back as well. Let's just run those details past you again, because you're getting 63 stamps, you're getting 15 dies. Remember, your savings carried over are already £10. As a Freedom member, you are saving on top of that another £35.99. If you didn't come in at the start of the show, I'm just going to remind you that we have got the Freedom event running. So if you're spending £40 or more, which you would be doing here, then of course, as long as you quote Freedom 21, you either get Freedom for a month or you get the Freedom price reduced from your order. But what I am going to say as well is, if you're not a Freedom member, in this instance, it would be worth joining the club, because you'll get a month at least for free, depending if you carry on it over or not. But because you're getting that free as well, you're still making those savings. There's another little character just peering through the door. I love it.
You could make charts and things, could you? Like height charts with these as well for kids.
Actually, that'd be really good.
And I mean, kids bedding.
Yeah.
Doing monsters, buy some white bedding and paint it yourself. I'm going to show how I painted the back
wrapping paper. I'm back to that whole party theme again. And in fact, I found that invitation you were talking about as well. I'll just show this one. There you are. You can see 3rd of May, the craft store, 6 p.m. Oh, is that so you reminded yourself?
Yeah.
Did you send that invitation to yourself?
Yes. I need reminders like that everywhere. I'm ridiculous. I can leave a room and forget what I was going for.
I've got to show the wardrobe again. Let me just bring this in. We're into the last minute, would you believe it? Myself and Emma will be back at 8 o'clock, of course. I'm going to turn that to the side so you can see the little spring there as well. That is just amazing. Emma, what can we expect at 8 o'clock? Have you got plans, or are we just going to go for it?
I've got a bit of everything planned, actually. I've got so many here that I've messed up. I'll put it all back together and I'll surprise you.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
I'll surprise myself as well.
Oh, maybe we can mash up some more monsters as well and see what we can make.
I think that's a good idea. I really enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have some fun. 826-932 is the item number for that big collection. Do you know, you don't even have to use the monsters. You've got plenty of other elements as well. Do you know what a fun show that has been? Do stay with us. As I say, Emma and myself will be back at 8 o'clock. Janice is up next. What's she got? Oh, she's got the pink pig. Stock up on those journals so you can do wonderful pieces like Emma did show us there. Emma, go and have a little bit of a break and I'll see you in an hour.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere, everybody. Menu coming up next.